Daughter, what do you want to be when you're older?
I want to be a marine biologist and learn about oyster shells.
Daughter? My, am I disappointed in your shellfish dreams?
Mom! Dad's making puns again!
Honey, what do you want to do when you're older? What is your passion? Follow your dreams. Stuff we all hear from grown-ups when we are young. Obviously, they want to encourage us to think big and to chase our dreams. They care about us and they don't want us in some horrible desk job when you want to be a singer, for example. And speaking of that, if you want this channel to exist and you don't want me to live like this, please join my Patreon. There are so many benefits. Check them out in the description down below. Hint, hint, click, click. But as we go older, we find less and less they tell us this. Not because we don't have dreams. No person goes,
well, I'm 21 now, so no dreams for me.
Obviously, nobody does that. But people, A, think you've already achieved them and don't want to feel bad about themselves. B, think you are struggling to achieve it. C, have given up on it. Or D, they don't know which one and every other option is bad. Which is a shame, because everybody from 10 to 100 to 3 to 30 has a dream and ambitions. And right now, an idea is dying. How many die each minute is a very arbitrary number, but if we embraced the good idea and simply didn't throw it out, imagine where we could be. This could be this. This could be this. And this could be this. Quote, the richest place in the world isn't the gold mines of South America or the oil fields of Iraq and Iran. They are not the diamond mines of South America or the banks of the world. The wealthiest place on the planet is just down the road. It's the cemetery. There lies buried companies that were never started, inventions that were never made, best-selling books that were never written, and masterpieces that were never painted. In this cemetery is the greatest treasure of untapped potential. That was Dr. Miles Monroe, who is an American preacher, and I do not have an opinion on anything. This is simply a book which I decided to animate and summarize, and if you look back on my previous videos, this will be obvious, but it may apply in real life. But let's be realistic here. Everyone and their grandma will probably tell you the same thing. Follow your dreams, be proud, take risk. But this is what makes Rachel Bridge different. She tells us what your dream should be. It needs to fit the mold, but you still choose the color. She gives us a checklist about it, and it's something not usually talked about, so let's talk about it. Number 1, your ambition should be big. Number 2, your ambition should be measurable. Number 3, your ambition should be personal. Number 4, your ambition should make a difference. Number 5, your ambition should be achievable. Number 6, your ambition should be something that you really, really want to do. For number 1, it may sound counterintuitive, but it's not. If your goal is too small, it can feel like you don't have to put in much effort. And as the law of thermodynamics says, what you put in is what you get out. So, inevitably, nothing changes, or as she puts it. And apparently your goal never gets reached. On the other hand, if you make a big goal, you know you have to put in lots of effort to make it real, and apparently you do. Now, of course, there's a difference between a big dream and an unrealistic dream. There's a difference between expecting to get into a top school with top grades and expecting them to come out of the whiteboard and give you a scholarship. This explains rule number 2 and sort of maybe number 5, but whatever. Now for number 3, another way of putting it is it should be special. For example, I had a teacher who wanted to write a sitcom about a school, and it's special for her as she's a teacher. Next, rule 4. Basically, don't be a jerk and help others. The next is extremely self-explanatory. The checklist isn't long, but it's important. Most people think of a dream as unmoldable, but if anything needs molding, it's that, as that's what everything lies on top of. And remember, ambition is only the first step to a better life.